Blood Bowl 2 on the PS4. It's a research stream of a game that I purchased. Can I explain something here? I bought this game for the Xbox One last year, and it wouldn't install. I even tried again to install it earlier this year. It wouldn't install. Apparently I need to go online to install this game. Well, I'm playing it on a PS4 right now. No installation required. No online installation required whatsoever. In fact, I downloaded a firmware update from Far Cry New Dawn when I rented that from the Redbox machine. Installed firmware version 6.2. I'm playing this game right now. I don't know what Microsoft is doing. There are at least 3 games that I've purchased or rented that I can't install, even though I'm offline. I can't even install the disc without going online for something. But I can play this game on a PS4, so Microsoft's lost.
If you're encountering any static in your transmission, then tough.
Yeah. The flavor text in this game is actually kind of amusing. Okay, we're doing a campaign where we get to go over the basics, but I kind of want to start a new one. Let's start a new campaign.
Good evening to all you Cabal Vision viewers out there in the old world and beyond. I hope your crystal ball is fully charged, and if not, find yourselves a wizard and chain him to it. Because the 25-13 season promises to be one hell of a show, doesn't it, Bob?
It sure does. Oh, and iron, Jim.
Iron what, Bob? Your shirt?
Chains, Jim. Iron chains for chaining up your wizard. Iron is best. It's harder to enchant than steel or silver. Oh, and don't forget to break their fingers as well.
Thank you, Bob. Yes, fascinating. And we may come back to that later. In the meantime, all you sports fans should keep it here on brand new Cabal Vision HD. But what about all you new viewers who are joining us for the first time? How would you explain a game of Blood Bowl to someone who hasn't experienced the joy and delight of it before, Bob?
Firstly, I'd say, under what toilet in the realm of chaos have you been hiding? Then I'd begrudgingly explain that Blood Bowl is a visceral, violent sport where 2 teams of players must get an inflated pig bladder or ball across a large field into the opponent's end zone by any means necessary to score a touchdown. The catch? There's only one ball, and the opposing team is trying to do exactly the same thing. The match lasts for 2 halves of 8 turns. The team with the most touchdowns wins.
Very nicely summed up, Bob. So, what about the teams? It promises to be an interesting season, especially for the Reichland Reavers. Let's remind ourselves by taking a quick look what happened in their final game last year.
See? These cutscenes aren't so bad. They're somewhat amusing. By the way, this is a turn-based strategy game based on rugby or football, I guess. I guess it's rugby, technically. Because there's no forward passing, it's only laterals. Which reminds me, I have Frozen...
This is the final game of last season. The Reavers versus the Gouged Eye. Just look at those human lumps. Why ain't they moving?
A frozen spell? Could they not just let it all go?
Look at player 16, Josh Kershaw. He just stands there and lets that block orc smack him right in the kisser. Useless git.
They don't seem very sprightly in that trolley either, do they, Bob?
I know. No wonder this team hasn't won anything in 20 games. There's only so many double skulls rolls you can take. Fans start claiming that's a load of steaming bull.
No, that was the Reavers' last public appearance, summing up 10 seasons of decline.
Why haven't they been fired yet, Jim? That's what I can't understand.
The word is, Bob, that J.J. Griswold Jr. hasn't got the cash to replace them.
Yeah? Oh, Griswold was once said to be even richer than you, Jim. He's now down to his last few pennies after paying the likes of Griff Oberwald his massive wage for several decades. I guess he'll just have to put up with using last season's dregs. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's see how they do in this preseason match.
I can play it for him. So it's actually a very short little tutorial-ish. So I'll give you a chance to see how the flow of a regular match goes. come out on top against the Siegfriedhof Saints. Score a touchdown to force the opposing team. So basically, we have the ball. All we have to do is score a touchdown. Easier
Well,
said
let's
than
see
done.
how the Reavers get on. It's their first match, under the leadership of the new coach in a preseason friendly.
Never use the word friendly in connection with Blood Bowl, Jim. You'll end up getting sued for false advertising. Okay, let's take a look.
I don't know where the idea came from. This game takes place in the year 25. It takes place in the 26th century or something. So the concession is there are humans, ogres, vampires, and other sundry nonsense. I guess it's like Visionaries. Like the world got destroyed, so now we're in a new Dark Ages, and there are other there are ogres and such, like in Bright, I guess. That Netflix movie with Will Smith. Okay. Okay.
Good evening, sports fans.
Okay. Give you help. Use my connections. Blah blah blah. Simplified rules. So again, it's a turn-based strategy game. Just so you know. Is that Jesse Ventura up there? Anyway. So each player has a movement allowance characteristic that indicates the number of squares he may move. Each turn, each of your players can carry out an action. Select the player with the X button. Well, we're going to pick based on which direction we're going to go. We're going to do what we did last time. So we're going to go right. So let's take this
guy.
guy.
No, it can't be. In the Reavers dugout.
Square.
Isn't that the legendary ex-coach, Helmut Zwimmer?
Sure is, Jim. Didn't you know? As a favor to JJ, Swimmer's come out of retirement to mentor the new coach for the first few games.
And what about that?
We'll clear out. Whoops.
Forced him to leave in the
He
first
got me.
place.
What? That tabloid sting in 04? Involving a pair of halflings, Jam, and a confused hippogriff? Oh, that was nothing. Nothing was proven. Even in retirement, Helmut's continued to be a loyal ally.
Dodges are risky.
Well, he's certainly experienced, Bob. The new head coach should listen to his advice.
Okay, so basically I got tripped up, so I'm knocked out now. They can't perform the actions. Okay, so basically I tried to run alongside a square that was adjacent to an enemy. The dude tripped me up, so now I'm out. There's me one additional square. One or two additional squares. It's called going for it. Don't overdo it because your player can fall over. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that's the risky part. Trying to get past them.
Very nice move.
See, I made it. See, I skipped past them. So we did all right. Okay. Now, the question is there someone here I can take out? Probably. Each turn, plays 3 out in action. So let's see what else. Let's get this guy over here. Yeah, don't move towards this guy unless you want to take a hit. Yeah, because if we're adjacent to him, so it's gonna take a bit of trouble to deal with. This guy's gonna move. Let me see where this guy can move. These guys are gonna pick up the ball, so he's gonna end up over here at some point. So let's get all these guys around him, so that we can create a wall. Yep, we're gonna create a wall. No one's going to trip us up as I move around this direction. Remember, we're moving one player at a time. So this guy's going to go over here, it looks like. Let's set it up. Move a bit further back. We can move over here. Yeah, let's set them up over here.
Be gone, fell demon!
Problem, Bob?
Playing fly in my coffee.
Right. I could just knock him out. There's always that. So we can move to that hash mark and a bit further over. Okay, so let's get all these guys inside. Yeah, so we can. These guys can move in front. Cool. Okay, so there'll be the wall. This guy is gonna move, so eventually he's gonna move over here. Yeah, we'll make it work. This guy's not gonna be able to do very much. We can punch a dude out. Okay, I'm not gonna punch anybody out yet. Let's go around. We're gonna have to punch that dude out. Square. Blitz. We can knock this dude out. Yep, the blitz allows a player to move
What was
and
your
block.
favorite moment as a Blood
Action
Bowl
only makes player
player,
at once per
Bob?
turn.
Oh, well, it has to be scoring my first touchdown, Jim.
Can't
You
blitz
see,
a player
I
after he's
just
already
ripped
moved.
the head off this
He's
kid
down.
giving me some lip
That means we can move some
changing
dudes
rooms
up.
before the game. So just for fun, I shoved the ball down his throat and then lobbed his whole body into the end zone. The ref
That gets him
said
out
it
in
was
front.
classified as
We
a
can't blitz
catch,
anyone else.
So I scored a touchdown.
So I can move this guy around.
Yeah, the NAF changed the rules the next day.
Yeah, he's already down. Yep, we're safe. Yep, well, I barely made it out, but I'm safe now. Okay, so the wall's moving. This guy's probably going to be knocked down, so let's see how this works.
Ouch!
Yep,
And
see,
another
you
try
can't dodge
bites
anybody.
the dirt.
You have difficulty passing by your opponent's defensive lines. I have to block in order to knock him down. Yeah, I know. That big guy can't do anything. So this guy can move up here. You can also keep the wall going over there. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the wall right there. For now, let's move this guy right here. And then we'll move this wall here.
Yeah, smells
Okay.
like a good old-fashioned fight.
Still moving. Yeah, I can still move. Well, I'm still up, so we're not gonna worry about that. Okay. So now that all of our blockers have moved, so now we can get our guy the ball. Yeah, move out here to the right. All right, so I'll get in
That's it.
position around
Pick
the
up the
right
ball.
sideline.
Apparently, it's more difficult than it seems.
My objective is to carry into the opposition's end zone. You can try a pass, which I didn't need last time. A pass to a teammate by select. We won't need that. But you can pass forward. Yeah, but there's no one there to block them, which is probably a bad idea. So how about we do a quick pass to him. Okay, one of these guys is a thrower. Yeah, thrower. I'm throwing to a thrower. That's a lineman. Throwing to a thrower. Throwing to a catcher. Yeah. He can still be blocked. He can still be attacked. So let's see how we go.
They've thrown the ball off. Not far. But it has left their hands.
Yay. You can only make one pass per turn. You also have the right to one handoff per turn. A handoff is a short pass from an adjacent player. Yeah, so I can't do that. I'm all done. Press triangle to end the turn. Let's see what happens. Ow! Well, they're only allowed to block. They're only allowed to attack me once. Yep, that's going to be a problem. So what happens is if I try to move, they're going to try and, Actually, no, I'm not the one with the
Put
ball.
pressure on the ball.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Okay, so watch this. So here's a question. Okay, we got a problem here. I have the ball. Who do I throw it to? This guy has the ball. These guys, okay, they're gonna find the ball. So if I run around this way, let's see if can I run around this way? Or these guys are trying to stop me. I can run around that way. Then those guys will try and get close to me. Can I pass to him? He's a blitzer, not a catcher, so I'm very curious. Let's get creative here. Yep, we're safe, right? Yep, we're safe. No, we're not. That one guy right there can attack me. That one guy right here can take me out. So here's what I can do. I can block, I can knock this guy out. Alright, let's set this up. If I just knock this dude out, so I have a clear path up here.
Bob, did you know that there are all Skaven leagues played in great caverns underground? The teams are backed by the powerful greater
He's out.
So you have Clan
Let's see if I can
Skye
move this
teams,
guy.
Clan Eshin teams, and so on.
You lost me after Bob. Jim, don't talk to me for the next few downs.
Got it, made it. That was kind of risky, to be honest with you, because that guy could have punched me as soon as I took off. Okay, get up. Aim with the blocks to bring the opponent to a sudden stop. It's possible to block with a player that has moved or has stood up. Okay, so I can stand them up. Action menu, stand up. Action menu, stand up. Let's get this guy out in front. He's a big dingus out there. Can't do much else, can he? Can block this guy, right? We can block that guy.
That's it. Get in their face.
I can blitz? Really? I already blitzed. Okay. We'll get to that. Okay, who has the ball? He does. Circle around, get over here. 83% going for it. Gotta dodge him. That's the problem. Alright. Nope. Let's take that guy. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a problem. Wait, I thought he was on our team. I guess I thought he was on our team. Must be on their team. Yeah, I guess he's on their team. Weird. Probably overthinking it. Who am I dodging?
Hey, Jim. How many halflings does it take to change a candle in a lantern?
Well, they're very short, so maybe quite a few.
In my experience, it takes 6. 1 to change the candle, and 5 for me to eat.
Nope. Why am I dodging this guy? Yeah, see, I have to get past him. That's the problem. Okay. We're moving over there. Why do I have to dodge this guy? Oh, wrong guy. So it was the guy next to me that was going to attack me. So the guy with the ball is clear. Okay, this could be very interesting. Pass to him. Pass to him.
Oh, here comes the lob.
You got it.
Get something or score a touchdown. I know which one I'd choose.
He's clear. We're going to score. Yeah, touchdown. I overthought it. You know what? I win.
First touchdown. The other team must wake
They're on
up.
the second turn. It was way easier than the last time I did it.
That was a short game.
Yeah, I was
Looks like the
overthinking.
Saints chickened out. The Reavers win by default. That's the only game they win all season. I won't be surprised.
Almost shockingly easy. That I was not expecting. Well, the plan was to make them concede after one touchdown. That worked surprisingly well. Let's see, after the first match, you can no longer sell players to their purchase price, no refund. Well, watch what happens once we're done with this game. Okay. Close.
Well, would you look at that? The Reavers won.
Yeah, but the Saints whipped out early.
Hold on. I have shocking news. JJ has fired the whole Reavers squad.
Not that shocking, Jim. Griswold's having a clear out before the 25-13 season gets underway. One default win against no-hopers like the Saints ain't gonna cut it. He should have done it sooner.
So if the whole squad's been sacked, where's this new coach going to find his team, Bob?
JJ's a cunning old devil, Jim. My contacts say he can get a whole squad of fresh-faced wannabe new players from the rejects found on that reality Cabalvision show. Reichland ain't got talent.
It sounds like a risky strategy to me, Bob.
Risky, Jim? I've seen snotlings come up with more competent plans.
Here's your auto save. So I gotta recruit a new team and sign with a sponsor. So we'll do that later, it looks like. Hire a new roster. Yeah, we'll do that later.